Who hasn't fantasized about having their own private island? Wow, you can, it turns out, if you have a lot of money to spend on things like yachts, private planes, and breathtaking coastal views. Of course, they cost hundreds of millions of dollars. You cannot afford one if you're not a celebrity or a multi-billionaire businessman. You could always hire them for the night. Hello and welcome to Financial Fluence. Let's talk about the world's most expensive private islands. Fiji's Lau Group of Islands. Mango can be found in Fiji's Lau Group of Islands, where our luxury world tour begins. A private island, one of the largest in the Western Pacific, it has some of the world's most beautiful beaches, as well as unrivaled sunset experiences. The island spans 500 acres, which is 300 acres larger than New York City. Staten Island Borough was purchased for approximately $15 million in 2005. Only Mel Gibson, who played Braveheart in the film, and other celebrities chose to sell some of their island. Despite his estimated $425 million fortune, the island has a cattle farm and a 3,600-foot dirt airstrip for small airplanes. Mel, on the other hand, has spent hundreds of millions of dollars on hotel and resort development. He does, however, spend $100,000 per year on island maintenance staff. Blackador Cay. Leonardo DiCaprio, the beloved and filthy rich actor, is worth a fortune. He is the proud owner of the Blackador Cay in Belize, worth $260 million. Take a look around. It's absolutely stunning. Right next to the Belize Reef, which offers some of the best snorkeling and scuba diving in the world, as well as more nurse sharks. And you can imagine any diving location on the planet. Only a 2-hour boat ride away is the infamous Erie Blue Hole. In 2005, Leo only committed $1.75 million to the island. He considered purchasing it, but decided against it because he intended to turn the 104-acre private property into a lavish eco-resort. The resort's name is Blackador, also called Restorative Island. It was supposed to open in 2018, but there have been delays. When it does open, there will be a hotel, a man-made reef to protect the natural reef nearby, and 36 estate villas with details like solar panels and circadian lighting. There are also rumors that many private eco-friendly homes are for sale, with prices ranging from $5 million to $15 million. This is to make sure that every home is green and uses energy efficiently. Banwa Private Resort. I presume you want to experience your own private island. Banwa Private Resort has you covered on this 15-acre island, so there's no need to worry. The world's most expensive luxury resort is located there, about 480 miles from Manila in the Philippines. In a single 24-hour period, you'll spend nearly $100,000. But once we turn around, you'll understand why the figure is so high. You can get there by seaplane or helicopter, see beautiful sunsets, and get unlimited spa treatments and a private chef team. They have an unrivaled section of excursions at their disposal. Snorkeling, scuba diving, and other forms of opulence and luxury abound. It has a wine list with bottles starting at $36,000. When making a reservation, you can choose between 6 beachfront villas, 12 garden rooms, and 1 top-tier suite. Nukute Pipi. Even if you paid $100,000 for an unrivaled luxury resort, you could be certain in the case of Nukute Pipi, a private island in French Polynesia, located roughly halfway between Australia and South America. You can rent out the entire island for however much you like. A reservation for 16 bungalows, 21 bedrooms, and 25 bathrooms for a maximum of 52 guests will set you back $144,108 per night. Enough to make any accountant cry. The cost of the stay includes access to 3 outdoor pools, a wet bar, a home theater, a private chef, and a personal boat. In case you didn't already need them, there are housekeeping services, a doctor, organizers for activities in the clear water, and a massage therapist. Cay Chapel Island. Take a moment to admire the breathtaking sunset skies that this Caribbean oasis provides every night before we get into the specifics of Cay Chapel Island in Belize. Okay, you are clearly envious, as I can see. Here are some details. Is the entire island available for rent? Despite the fact that it costs a cool $65 million to buy, You will get a stunning view and a much-needed escape from city life. To buy this private island, you have to fill out an inquiry form on their website. It has a deep marina perfect for yachts, a luxurious clubhouse with a world-class pool, and of course, a constant fresh ocean breeze. Macapule Island. Consider the possibility of having all of charming to yourself. In Mexico, this is your very own Macapule Island, a beautiful beach that costs $95 million. Despite the fact that there are a few private islands that are even more expensive, which I'll discuss shortly, this puts it on par with the most expensive private islands in the country and worldwide. There are options for fishing, kayaking, diving, and swimming with dolphins. The possibilities for marketable activities are endless. One only needs to take the risk, invest the money, and start developing. It covers 520 acres and is only 500 feet, or about 150 meters, offshore from mainland Sinaloa. Ronde Island. Ronde Island is a beautiful piece of Mother Nature that we will see when we fly to Grenada on the east coast of the Caribbean. This 2,000-acre island in the Caribbean Sea's Lesser Antilles chain was first listed for sale in October of 2007 with a price tag of $100 million US. In addition to the beautiful beaches and landscapes, you can swim with turtles, large pelagic fish, and green moray eels. One feature distinguishes this area: eels. Check it out! You have exclusive access to a swim-through cave system as the proud owner of Ronde Island. This makes beautiful stalactites and quartz crystals stick out in all directions from underground caverns, which could be a multi-million-dollar tourism opportunity. And before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time a new video is uploaded. Let's return to the video now. Necker Island. Necker Island is part of the British Virgin Islands and is just off the coast of Virgin Gorda. It is Richard Branson's personal paradise. Even though Richard can go to the island whenever he wants, most private groups rent it out. These rooms start at $5,000 per night, but renting the entire island for up to 34 guests can cost as much as $87,000 per night. If this was rented out at full capacity every night of the year, Branson would earn more than $31 million in rental fees alone. A stay includes windsurfing, kitesurfing, water skiing, sailing, snorkeling, and diving equipment worth thousands of dollars, as well as a large hot tub on the beach with an amazing sunset view. When Branson first bought the 74-acre island in 1978, he paid $180,000. But given his current net worth of $4.2 billion, that amount seems low. Lanai Island. It will set you back well over $500 million. Keep an eye out for the most expensive in the world. Lanai Island is a private Hawaiian island. Despite the fact that the government only owns 2% of the island, Oracle founder Larry Ellison owns the remaining 98%, regardless of who else owns what. It's difficult to deny that this place resembles heaven on earth. A 3,200-person town and 2 opulent Four Seasons resorts that cost $20,000 per night. The most expensive hotel room in Hawaii is the Penthouse Suite, which has private pools and waterfalls for an extra $1,600. Columbia Island. What happens though if you don't feel like traveling all the way to the Caribbean, Hawaii, or French Polynesia? But if you'd rather have your own island, it's easy to get there from the mainland. The location is Columbia Island, a speck of bedrock off New Rochelle's coast. In 2007, Al Sutton, a New York resident, paid $1 million for the plot of land. He spent an additional $8 million over the course of 11 years to build a luxurious home on the island, which he has listed for $13 million. The island has a seawall and a dock, and it provides a rare opportunity for seclusion and tranquility in the midst of one of the world's busiest cities. And that's all. Which island would you like to visit if money's not a problem? Let me know in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoy similar stuff, check out my other videos. And if you like it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.